I know it's been a minute since I have been on YouTube, but I had to speak about the Tabitha Brown situation. Have y'all seen the discourse online? So Tabitha Brown, she made a video telling entrepreneurs who are struggling and are not trying to seek gainful employment that it's okay to get a job. It's time to go ahead and get that job, okay? That business, you've been doing it, you've been in this cycle, and I'm paraphrasing, of course. You've been in this cycle, it ain't kicked off yet, and you struggling, you ain't got no money coming in. It's time to get that job, okay?
Hello there. Real quick, this is not to discourage you, because I want us to be clear about that first, okay? You kind of been in this place for a long time, okay? Now listen, you got good ideas, baby. You got good ideas. Your execution is not as good, okay? Your follow through, not as good. The ideas though are great. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody, and that doesn't mean it's not for you. But right now, these last few months, few years, you know what I'm talking about. Baby, it ain't been working for you, okay? And you doing a lot of robbing Peter to pay Paul. Okay, you done got yourself in some mess, and it's time for you to get a job. You hear me? You just gonna need to get a job for a little while. Okay, it don't mean your ideas ain't good. Okay, it don't mean that maybe one day you could be a good entrepreneur. But you have proven to yourself and everybody else that you owe money to, okay, that it ain't working right now. Okay, it ain't worked for a while. It actually has never worked yet. Doesn't mean it won't ever work. But right now, you need to go to work. You're gonna need to get a job, okay? And then keep working towards it. But at least you'll have a job while you are pursuing that thing. But right now, you need to get a job, baby. All right? That's it. I love you. Now go about your business. Okay, have a good night. Tomorrow, have a good day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's him. Don't be mad at me.
To me, it's very clear the audience that she was speaking to, right? So when I first heard the video, I didn't think anything of it, right? So I get on Threads last night and I'm seeing all this, I'm seeing Tabitha Brown name mentioned like all down Threads last night, right? And they calling her evil, they calling her a witch, they calling her tone deaf and all these things. And I'm trying to understand, like, where did I miss something? Where is this coming from, right? And then people are like, well, this is tone deaf because what about the 300,000 black women that can't find jobs and are unemployed right now? Girl, obviously she's not speaking to those people. She's not speaking to the people that are trying and struggling. Why would she be speaking to those? She made it very clear in her video the people who she's speaking to. And people are like, well, who really out here trying not to work? Who really out here don't want to work? You would be surprised. There are people who won't even go work down the street at a McDonald's or a Walmart or anything because they're too prideful and they believe that they got the next best thing, which they probably do. And Tab even said that. She never once said, your business ain't finna work. Your business not finna. She never said that, but she's saying work while you wait. So even if your business hasn't popped off like you wanted to, you gotta do something in the meantime to generate income. People like, well, where they gonna find the jobs at? This economy, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so because the economy is bad, to me, it's even more of a reason for you to need to find something to do. Because your family and friends probably can't help you as much as they could at one point. They can't support you while you get to sit and continue in this cycle of a non-revenue generating business. You can't just sit like that, bro. So people saying she tone deaf in this climate, and it's ill-timed and all this stuff. I'm like, bro, if she would have said this at any time, people still would have found a reason. And mind you, I low-key been hearing the economy is bad since I was a kid. And I feel like there can be some challenges, but also it could be subjective as well. Everybody don't have the same experiences. So I just don't understand the hate. People, and then I think people are using this opportunity to say, well, I never liked her. I never supported her. She always gave evil and witch and shady. How? She has not. Even if you don't like her content or you can't get on here and just lie on the lady. Like somebody last night talking about I haven't messed with her since the Target boycott, and she criticized people for boycotting Target. And I said, that's literally not true. She literally, when that whole thing went down, she literally got on social media and made a video addressing the Target boycott. She explained that she was in contract with them. Now, when you're in contract with somebody legally, you can't just up and abandon it because people mad. You got to fulfill your contractual obligations at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's business. Like, you have to fulfill that. That's what contracts are for. Legally binding agreements. And she even said that in the video. I am still in contract with them. Our contract will be up on such and such date. Like, she gave the whole rundown. And then the person was like, well, she only focused on herself and her business, and that's literally not true too, because in that same video she did addressing the boycotts, she literally is promoting other businesses, other markets that people can go to shop. She's literally promoting these people and then telling her followers how they can support these people directly outside of Target. So to sit there and say that she's only concerned about herself in this matter is simply not true. Then this same person went on to pull a clickbait article. The headline was, Tabitha Brown criticizes people who are choosing to boycott Target. That's literally not true, bro. She literally said she understands if you choose to boycott, if you choose to support her products or not. She said that's your right to do whatever you feel in your heart to do. She did explain how that would affect those businesses in Target, which she was asked that. And I don't think it's a problem with her explaining how that will affect her, because it will affect her. So she's speaking about her life and answering questions that she was asked. But yeah, people just want to be offended. I am hold on, I'm trying to see if I can pull any threads that I read. But there are people that are supporting her and being like, y'all really tripping, like y'all choosing not to see the point because y'all want to be mad. Like somebody said, don't jump me. Listening to Tabitha's video, I understood her say, continue working on your business or craft. Also consider getting a job to tide you over if you are struggling. What did I miss? And then they said, my final take, are there reasons to critique Tabitha Brown? Yes, 1,000%. But your criticism has to be based on truth. That's my thing, right? Then people talking about, well, nobody can criticize y'all faves. Y'all speak up for people because they're y'all favorite. Da, 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 da. This ain't even about Tabitha being one of my favorite influencers. This is simply being objective about the message. This is simply being objective about the message. She said nothing wrong. They said y'all put words in that lady's mouth to validate why you don't like her, and when there are other valid reasons to pull from. I don't think anybody's above critique. Okay, if you didn't like her tone, that's one thing. Okay, that's your opinion. But to get on here and spread lies and to tarnish this lady's character because you didn't like her tone is crazy. Her tone gave Auntie The auntie that's getting you together. The auntie that's giving you tough love and helping you wake up and smell the roses and get on your stuff. That's what it gave to me. It didn't give condescending. It didn't give all you people are beneath me like people are saying. I'm like, where are y'all pulling this from? And they talking about she a millionaire saying all this. This lady has lived out exactly what she telling y'all to do. Y'all act like she's some silver spoon person that's not understanding the struggle and working until they can get to where they have to be. She's literally lived out exactly what she's telling people to do. So to me, that's the perfect messenger. People like, it's not the message, it's the messenger. She got on all this jewelry while she in this video, so she can't wear her jewelry now. Like, people want to police these celebrities so much. Like, they can't even come on and talk about what they want to talk about without every little thing being nitpicked and critiqued. And I'm tired of it. I had time last night, y'all. I was on Threads. I was a keyboard warrior last night, and I don't even be doing stuff like that. But this is just, I don't understand why we gotta tear each other down. Even if you don't agree with what she said, like calling her evil, calling her a witch. Then they like, I believe she's a witch because ever since she said what she said about Wendy Williams, Wendy ain't been the same. Wendy started with her. Wendy bashed her for doing what she did for her husband. Wendy bashed her, talked negatively about her. Where's calling Wendy evil? Not saying she is or isn't, but like, why be mad at Tab for responding to when somebody bashed her on a national television show? Let's be so for real, y'all. Let's wake up, be objective, be smart. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. I could say a whole lot more, but I won't. I'm driving to work. All right, y'all. Bye. And one more thing, right? People are saying she's fake, she's phony. The whole Southern Belle charming thing is an act. Okay. Let's say it is an act, right? Hypothetically speaking. Because do I think it's an act? Absolutely not. I have followed Tab for many years. Auntie Tab, I have followed her. Do I think it's an act? No. But even if it was, let's say it is, just so we can appease y'all. Let's say it is an act. Her bashing 300,000 black women who are struggling to find jobs wouldn't even be on brand with the act that y'all say she's portraying. Like, that wouldn't even be in line with with her pretending to be this charming Southern belle. Can we think about that? Like, I need people to think. Let's be so for real. So obviously she's not talking to the people that's struggling to seek gainful employment, bro. Y'all gotta be so for real. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. I could say a whole lot more, but I won't. I'm driving to work. All right, y'all. Bye. Get some in now, let your edge out. To some iceberg, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? I need rest now.